Warning, listening may result in hurt feelings, blocked stylists, and unbooked clients. Fuck That Formula podcast contains bold opinions, industry confessions, fun, foolishness, and a whole bunch of fuckery. So enjoy the damn show. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Fuck That Formula podcast, the rawest beauty podcast in these internet streets. We're your hosts.
I'm Shirl.
And I'm Valerie. And this week's episode is brought to you by no kids allowed in the goddamn salon unless they get their hair done. Oh my goodness. She knew I was going to be real sensitive about this topic.
Shoot.
I am.
No kids allowed unless they in the chair.
I don't do extra guests in salon. I don't give a damn how big the salon is. Don't bring nobody extra in here to sit and wait unless they get their hair done. And I don't like kids in the salon. I want you to be, because we've talked about this before on other episodes. I want you to come in, get your hair done, and go home. I don't have time for you to be mama while you getting your hair done. And I don't have time for your kids to be running around doing shit. Like, people don't really realize, like, everybody, you like your kid. You like your kid. I might not like your kid. Just like I don't like you like your dog. I don't like your dog. Just saying. She knows I don't like this.
She like.
As soon as we pulled this up, she was like, she started giggling because she already knew.
Yeah, I knew you was going to hone in on it, but for valid reasons, like super duper valid. Now, every salon, suite, or whatever has their own rules, reasons, or whatnot. Clients, please make sure that you, if you're on that booking site or whatever, or when you call and make the appointment, ask are kids allowed before you make the appointment. Don't just make the assumption that you can bring your kids in the salon while you sit there getting your hair done.
And I'm talking about, I don't even care if they're, because, you know, some people think, oh, with their baby and they're in the car seat. People don't realize how dangerous it can be for a child in a salon.
That is one of the many reasons as to why if no children in a salon unless they're being studied. All of the chemicals, all of the hot tools,
the shears, the sharp shit,
all of that. Like all of that. The matter that they could be running or whatever and slip and fall from somebody spraying or spray, which anybody could, but just children itself, it's a hazard and it's a liability.
It really is. My liability insurance don't cover that child. So you better have your shit together. Better get your Medicaid, Medicare, whatever service that you got on. You better get your shit together. Don't bring your kids to the salon.
Just don't bring your kids to the salon unless they be in service. Like, there are a lot of salons for, like I said, very valid reasons as to where, alongside of that, let's take your stylist into consideration. Let's take other stylists and other clients into consideration here, okay? Because they're coming for a nice and relaxing experience or adult experience.
Not to hear your badass kids.
And so they don't want to have to see your kid running around, hear the baby crying, or your kid whining, or and a lot of, if this don't pertain to you, leave it on the floor. A lot of y'all
if it don't pertain to you, tell your homegirl don't bring your child back in the salon.
A lot of y'all parents, the mamas, whoever, don't even be saying shit when the kids
my
gosh. Down. Like, y'all won't even say nothing. So now, me as the stylist, I gotta be stylist and mama and tell your child to sit down. Or no, baby, you can't do that. Get down. You gotta get down from there.
So that's when a daycare fee comes in.
But the salon is not a daycare.
No, but what I'm saying is, if a client brought their child in, and I'm constantly as a stylist having to stop doing what I'm doing to check your child, that means I need to be okay. Now we daycare fee. Because, see, the same way you're going to pay somebody to watch your kid when they came.
Now I got to watch them. Now I got to relax. And I'm trying to do your hair. And I can't provide you a quality service.
Yeah.
And I have to keep my eye on your child as well. But here, even with that, even if you are keeping your eye or watching your kid at the same time, I'm still watching your kid at the same time because it's still a liability on my, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, in my establishment.
Yeah.
So all in all, like, don't do it. Or because your kid can't sit on your lap while you get your hair done.
That's a liability.
That's a liability. I mean, yeah, they may some. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some children who sit still, behave.
Yep.
They on the phone or whatever the case may be, and they're just sitting there, and that's fine. And I get that. But the badass kids done ruined it for them.
And that's really what it comes down to, because I've seen kids sit down, be still, get their iPads, their phones, whatever they're doing, and they're sitting down, being still, quiet, not bothering anybody.
Right.
They come up to every now and then, ask mama for this, whatever,
Right.
whatever, and that's fine. But because so many people let their kids do whatever and run around, they have literally, when I say ruined it for everyone. So when you see policies in place like that, it's not because your kid bad, it's because 10 other people before you badass kids came in. And so now I got to check all y'all. So can't none of y'all bring y'all kids in.
Right.
Because I can't say you can, but she can.
But she can. Right. So now the moms of well-behaved kids feel like they being punished because your kids who ain't well-behaved done messed it up, which they have. You know?
Well, yeah, and then you got, this is what people also don't see. Your kid is accustomed to whatever, however y'all live or whatever. I'm not here to judge. But when you come into someone's establishment, your kid, I don't need your kid eating in my lobby. I don't want your kid having goddamn French fries and chicken strips all over my goddamn floor. I don't want toys and shit, cars run up and down. I don't want that. Like that's just I'm just saying that some shit I don't like that. When I say, so you know how 27 pieces draw you? Oh Lord, girl, the thought of having kids in here bothers the shit out of me.
And it's valid. I don't even have nothing to say against that because it's totally valid.
Yeah,
it has been ruined and it becomes traumatizing. Even as the stylist, it can become traumatizing. You could be my best client. I could love you wholeheartedly. You pay well. You pay without a problem. You tip well. We have great conversation. Your hair's easy. You know what I'm saying, and all of that. But I could dread every time you come if you got to bring your unmannered, is that a word?
No, but it can be one.
Your unmannered child with you that you cannot control. So then, stylist, that's when you have to take control of your environment and your chair and make it very, very, very clear. Even if your policy may not say no kids allowed unless they're being served.
Mine does.
Then you can make it clear to that particular client. From here on out, I can no longer service you with your children here or with your child here.
Yeah, like have you seen people in salons? It's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people. You're in a salon, whether you're in a suite or you're in an actual salon, and like say you're in a suite. I've been in a suite, and my client's kid is down the hall hollering.
Right.
What the hell is you hollering about? Number one, because I'm concerned trying to figure out what's going on. But it's kind of like you're disrupting everybody else around you.
It's extremely inconsiderate. It's extremely inconsiderate.
I don't think people,
like, bitch, it's more than inconsiderate.
It's more than inconsiderate. Oh, I don't like that shit at all. I don't like this shit at all.
Super.
I have an attitude.
Inconsiderate.
I have a whole fucking attitude because I don't like it.
I dread for you to come because I know you're gonna bring your child.
No, I'm not gonna dread for you to come because you're gonna bring your child. Because on my policy it says no kids, and if you show up with a kid, we're not doing nothing today. I don't do kids. I just do not. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to you. It is not fair to that child. That child does not want to sit here for 2 hours. Like real talk. And the thing is, sometimes it's not even unruly kids. Sometimes they're just bored.
they're being kids.
They're kids.
So
they
we
don't
may
want,
say badass kids or whatever,
but
but
sometimes
they
they're just
being
bored.
kids. But this isn't the atmosphere or the environment for them to be able to do what they do as they would on the playground or all that.
Why do you think a 5-year-old gonna sit
like
here?
that.
How you think like let's keep it all the way 100, keep it a buck. Like what 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old is about to sit here for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and watch you get your hair done? That iPad, shit, and don't forget that goddamn iPad charger or that phone charger. Oh my gosh. Don't forget that shit.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But like what kid, hell, I'm bored sitting there for 2 hours. So what do you think this child's gonna do? They antsy, they wanna do shit, they wanna move around.
Right.
Now they hungry. Mama, can you give me something to drink? I got refreshments. Okay, now your baby done drunk up all my goddamn soda.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now your baby got cracker crumbs on my goddamn like it's a lot, y'all.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just saying, like, that whole bring your child to work day, that shit don't apply up here. Don't bring your child to work day.
I also feel like the inconsistency of allowing some to do it, for some to bring their child and some won't, can definitely cause a tension between stylist and client. You know?
Yeah. So I just said no for all.
Because now you're showing favoritism or whatever the case. Which hey,
it's favoritism because your child behaving, your child don't.
It is. But by all means, this is my business.
What you about to say?
What you about to say? Go on this thing, cause
I seen it coming.
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's my motherfucking shit. If I want to show favoritism and say that you can bring baby girl, but you can't bring your son, I can do that.
I can
do that because this is my establishment, this is my business, and I can just do that.
But to keep it fair
and professional,
we don't let nobody.
One or the other. Now, if you are okay with that, if you have a play area, if you are okay with the sense that, whatever the case may be, you know how your business is. You know how you run your business, how you are. If you're okay with that, fine. But just keep it consistent to keep it fair. But like I said, clients don't get it twisted because they can say, "Bitch, I don't owe you shit." You cannot bring your child. I will not service you with your child in here anymore.
Yeah.
But she can, you know, and I don't owe you any explanation behind that. But of course, like I said, to be fair, you want to be consistent with the.
It's kind of like even working in the suites. I don't have kids, but I can't stop another stylist around me for having their kids.
Right.
I can't. I have no control over that. Does it irritate the shit out of me if I hear your kids outside hollering and I'm in here trying to talk to my client and listen to my music and watch my news or whatever the hell I'm doing? Yes, it does. So if you even if you're in a suite, if you allow kids, then let those kids sit. Either if they can't sit outside and be quiet of the suite doors, then they make them sit in the room quietly. And if you don't have honestly, I stopped the whole extra client thing really because I was in such a small suite. I didn't have a lot of space. So I couldn't afford to have a shitload of people, you know what I'm saying, in there. So that's how I did the no extra people in there anyways. But with that kid, oh my Lord.
It can be a bit much.
Y'all need to for real. Y'all need to do something about this kid. Well, because it's the same thing how I feel about dogs. It's the same thing I feel about every restaurant is dog friendly. I don't like your fucking dog. I just don't. Like, I don't want to eat around dogs. I don't want to touch. I don't want your dog sniffing on me. When I go to dinner, I go to dinner. I don't go to the dog park and eat dinner. And so that's how I feel. The same way people are like, hey, that's my doggy. And that. It's just your dog. You like that mama. I don't like him. And I don't want him around me. Just like I don't want your kids in my stuff. And y'all, when I say this, because everybody knows that I'm not a kid person like that. It's not that I hate being around kids. But when I'm at work and I'm doing my job, that's what I'm doing.
Right. And and in order for you to get the quality services that you are paying for
Mm-hmm.
and get the complete experience that I know I can provide, I don't want to be concerned about your child, your kid.
Yeah.
Even though you're like, they ain't doing nothing, it's just this, I still got to keep my eye because, like I said, it's a whole liability going on. They could accidentally, or this could accidentally happen, or whatever the case may
I've
be.
had that happen where I've had a child, they were in there with us, and all of a sudden I look up, this baby is moving, furniture, shit falling down. Like, what is we doing? But it was just like, that's when I was like, all right, you trying to be, because I get it. Like, I have been a single mom. And see, this is what people, they tend to think that we're being mean or we're not being considerate. Most hairstylists that you meet, they're moms, or they've been single moms where they didn't have anyone to keep their kids. So it's not like we think that y'all just rolling in dough and that you have someone or a support system to always keep your kid. I get that. I get you don't always have somebody to keep your child. My whole thing is the same way you arrange babysitter to go be in them streets, to go to happy hour, to do all the other things you do, make them same arrangements for your hair, or book it at times where your child is occupied somewhere else. That's all I'm saying. There's ways around it. People be trying to use it. Well, I don't have nobody to keep my child as an excuse. We find every other reason to get somebody to babysit our child. And I'm not lying. When we want to go on a date, well, I'm telling you, when you're going to go to happy hour, you want to go on a date, you want to go
Yeah,
to brunch,
you
find
make time to do. You make things work.
You
for what
figure
you
that
wanna
shit
do
out.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. And then I feel like moms, single mom or not,
Yeah.
um, when you are at the salon, it should be your time.
It should be.
I understand, like she said, that you don't always, everybody don't have the luxury of having a babysitter or this, or can. And I understand that by all means. Then also, like we previously discussed on another episode, make sure that the stylist or salon that you are going to is the right fit for you. Am I able to bring my child? You know,
Yeah.
make sure that it's a kid-friendly salon, or that it's not an issue or a problem. And then, even if before you do that, as far as like trying to find the right salon, before your appointment comes, call your stylist and let
I
them
was just
know.
thinking that. I was like, even if you don't know, before you just say, hey girl, shit, shit fell through.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I bring my child?
Right.
That stylist will let you know. I know if you called me and asked me, I'm either gonna say, will your child be able to sit down? And if you say, well, or if I look at the books and I say, oh, well, we got all this you're doing, hey, let's just reschedule.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna reschedule you, and I'm not even gonna charge you a fee or anything like that for last minute, just because I get it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a simple communication solves a whole lot of problems, and it's just a simple of ask your stylist, hey, if something happened, I can't get anybody to keep my child. Can I go ahead and can I bring them or whatever?
That'll delete.
Yeah.
Prevent a whole lot of issues and feelings and irritability situations and all of that.
Because if it's a short appointment, some clients some stylists might be like, yeah, you're only gonna be here for like an hour and a half, cool.
Yeah.
But if you're like, girl, you getting highlights and a root retouch and all this other stuff, nah, boo.
Right. We might have to just reschedule for another time. And fair is fair. And, like we said, communication kills all of that. But don't be mad at your stylist if they say, well, no, this ain't a good time, this ain't a good time. I got another client that's sitting right here, or, I got back to back to back. It's not going to work. Don't you understand? Like, understand just as much as you felt comfortable enough to call her to let her know to ask. Mm-hmm. Understand that it's okay for her to tell you no.
Right.
And for you to be cool with it.
Yeah. I think everybody's this is how I feel. I feel like we are in this time where everybody think that it's acceptable because it's what they want to do. It's acceptable. You know what I'm saying? The whole I do, you know what I'm saying? I can bring whoever I want to bring in. I could you get what you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, or
Everybody
my
just
boyfriend can sit here with me
yeah, my
throughout the
boyfriend
whole
could
service
no,
while I'm
tell
getting it
I'm
done.
gonna say something. Tell him, take his ass somewhere. Matter of fact, he should be busy doing some other shit anyway. Why he sitting up here at the salon with you any goddamn way? Let's just get that clear. Ain't no reason why that nigga need to be sit up there with you. But I digress.
Digress. I feel like the main thing is if you're a kid friendly salon and you do allow kids that are not being serviced in the salon, be prepared for that. Um, if you don't mind it, be prepared for it. And parents or guardians, have your children be prepared for that. Have everything they need. Have the snacks. Have everything, and be considerate of the salon. Be considerate of the stylist and the environment. Clean up after your child.
Bring a hand vacuum cleaner so you can vacuum up them goddamn
Make
crumbs.
sure that they are sitting down. Keep them in under wraps. Like, don't just allow them to run around and act like you don't see them. Like, I know you trying to get the best luxury.
We done with the luxury part. When them kids come in, luxury shit is over with. We done with luxury when them kids step in.
I know that luxury. You are trying to be pampered and all of that.
Them babies that stuck their lollipops on your fur.
You're gonna have to still keep your child or children under wraps at the same time.
Them babies stuck their lollipops on your fur pillow over here and got Kool-Aid spilled over here. Now we got ants and shit and it's sticky.
Because that is not my job. Now, if you do not allow kids in the salon that are not being serviced, clients, you got to respect that. You have to respect that. And stylists, if that's the rule, then you stay firm to that rule.
I'm firm, guys. So if you need help with being firm, send right into us, and I can tell you how to be firm with it. Shit. If I'm not a no is a complete sentence when it comes to kids in the salon, that is a complete no is that is my hard line no right there. Yeah.
It really can't, like, kids can be the sweetest, entertaining. They can be like all of that. But some can be very they're kids.
They are kids.
What it all boils down to. They're kids. In the salon, unless there is a space for kids, is not a actually kid friendly environment. Like we said, you have the safety issues, and then you have the being considerate of the other stylists and other clients, and then you have your stylist that's working on you, looking and trying to make sure how can they provide quality services to you and keeping an eye out and babysitting on your child at the same time. So all of these are just things that you need to take into consideration as far as kids being allowed in the salon
and if
that are not being serviced.
And I'm this is if you are a stylist and you're looking to like open a salon and you want to be able to have kids because maybe you always have to bring your kids to work with you or whatever the situation is, maybe look into, okay, let me get a big enough salon to where maybe there's a portion of it. It's going to be some liability issues, but maybe you can have a kid friendly area. Maybe you can hire someone that will be somewhat of a mini child care.
Right.
Or if not, you know what I'm saying, just a play area or someone that can be in there. If there's younger people to kind of supervise older people, there's desks they can maybe do the homework at. Like there's ways to go around doing that. But that is something, if you want it to be kid friendly, that is something you have to take in consideration. I call them bad just because they run around, but in all actuality, a lot of the kids aren't even bad. No. They just literally are bored to death sitting here, and they don't want to be. The funny thing is, they don't even want to be there. That's the funny part. The kids don't even want to be there. They like, Mama, you could have took me anywhere else except for here. I don't want to sit in here with her.
So it's a tragedy for them because they dreading it. we dread it because we know that you about to come in with them and they about to be miserable and this is just
Yeah,
about to be a whole ordeal. And we're
that's
gonna talk
draining.
about you when you leave.
Oh, I'm talking. Oh, I'm talking, but outside I talk, I'm gonna call my homegirl and be like, girl, bitch, let me tell you what just happened. And then after I call my homegirl, I'm gonna call my mama
That's
and be
funny.
like, mama, let me tell you this bullshit that just happened.
That's funny.
Then when I get home, I'm gonna tell my husband, let me tell you what just happened. Oh, I'm gonna talk. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie and tell you I ain't gonna talk about you because that running around shit that bothers me.
It be a lot. Here's the thing. Okay, kids are kids, and it's not that we just talking shit. It's not just that we talk about your behavior. It's not that. It's the ones who allow their kids to just run around doing anything and not saying nothing, not snatching them up or getting them or controlling them, or I don't even want to say controlling them, but just making them behave. Or
yeah, but it's the same people that you see in the store. We're in the store shopping. Why do I hear your baby on aisle 5 and I'm on aisle 20? This baby holler. And my first thing, I'm not even by that baby. And the first thing when I heard baby, oh, they need to take that goddamn baby out of here. I'm not even on that aisle.
Yeah,
I'm not even on that aisle.
But I can hear the next people saying the same thing, saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna say it. People, man, if I'm getting my hair done, I just don't wanna. I just don't want to deal with it. If I'm servicing you, I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, but all actuality, it is a liability. I even with TDLR, when I got checked in my old place, I didn't have in my bathroom because I had my own private bath. I didn't have a lock on my bathroom cabinet. They told me I had to put a lock on my bathroom cabinet, um, because my cleaning supplies were there for kids. And I said, well, I don't have kids up in here. And he was like, it doesn't matter. You have to have a lock. So even they have a rule because they know kids go to the bathroom, kids are in shit. So like these are the things. This is not even just a personal thing. Some of this also is through the state. Like there's certain things we have to put in play. I ain't got time for all that shit. I just, you know what I mean? I don't want your kid in my bathroom drinking my bathroom cleaner. And then because that's what they had me lock the doors for.
Right.
I never when he said it, I was like, what child is in my bathroom drinking Fabuloso? But clearly, kids be in the bathroom doing shit.
I mean, and better safe than sorry is basically
yeah. I'm in my I'm like,
and it's a rule and a regulation and goddamn it, you better follow it.
Yeah, because I'm not getting fined for no damn lock.
I mean, and it's
because that if I didn't do that, if he came back, that would have been a fine. I would have to pay a fine just to put a lock in the bathroom to make sure your kid ain't in my bathroom playing underneath my sink.
Yeah. I know growing up, when my kids were little, even when I had my salon, it was always kid friendly.
Because your kids came, but you said your daughter came up to the salon with you a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about, when my children were little, yeah, I used to have to bring my kids to the salon a lot. So I was like, I understand shit happens, you know what I'm saying? You got 8 kids or whatever, this and that. Sometimes she would sit down, color, play with her dolls. Sometimes she was in every client's face, asking them why your eyebrows look like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know she did not.
Why your hair so little or whatever.
Oh, kids say the darndest thing.
Shit. So sometimes I control it, sometimes I try to or whatever. So I say this because I understand.
You've been down that road.
I've been down that road, but there was always, I would always, even if I had to snatch him up, her, my son, or whatever, and take him in the bathroom and send him back out there. Now sit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So it was like I understood. So coming from that space and that place, when I have my salon, I'm like, you know what? I understand. You got to bring your kid. That's cool. But there has been several times, and maybe it's the mother in me. It's whatever. My head, I'm always gonna be watching. My head always gonna be on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing here and I'm watching at at the same time or whatever. But I don't mind saying, no, baby, you got to get down from there. you got to get down from there, or and I really don't want to say it more than once, because then I'm gonna be like, Mom, can you make sure that you
Yeah,
know what I'm
and
saying, you
but
get it
what's
together.
funny is sometimes I've been in a situation where I've said, no, stop doing that. And some moms have gotten kind of a slight attitude because I didn't check your kid.
Mm. And see,
Take
I
their
haven't
asses
had that.
home.
Like, I have walked up to the kid, got their hand, and walked them to the chair, and been like, here, baby, okay, now you got to stay right there, okay?
Yeah.
Or like, sit down, And some moms want you to do that
Yeah.
because they may, or they don't have it.
Or they because some moms are, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this.
They may want
I'm
you
not
to do
the child.
that, but
I'm
I can't.
no.
But that's
Mm-mm.
not what I'm here to do.
And that ain't my. Again, there's gonna be a goddamn babysitting fee. If I got to be, because I'm the same way. When I've had kids in there, I'm constantly like looking, trying to see,
Right.
just making sure they're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And even if they're not being loud, you just want to make sure, because if they're too quiet, what y'all over there doing? So I got to make sure that you're chilling. But it's like, I don't want to be responsible for your child.
I know, and I understand, clients might feel that way if you got other kids there, whether it's clients' kids, whether it's stylist kids or whatever. But you have to, listen. If it's a kid friendly salon, you ask those questions. Ask those questions to your stylist when you are upon making your appointment, or when you first have this, when you're finding the salon or finding the right stylist for you. Ask, is it a kid friendly salon? Do you have kids in there? And if you know you don't be wanting to deal with no kids, then that just may not be the stylist or the space for you.
Yeah, because I've been in spaces where the mom is she's actually getting on the child, like we're doing her hair. But we have to stop. She got to go over there, deal with the child, come back, do her hair a little bit. She got to stop, turn around. Hey, sit down now. Right. Stop. Then we come back doing her. Then we got to get up because now the baby wants some food. Then we got to get up. We got to find the charger. Right. All right, let me go to the car real quick. Let me go get the charger for the phone. All right, we come back. Then we got. Do you know how much stopping we have to do and how much time? So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot.
Not allotted for a whole 45 minutes that you done took.
You didn't took up just because you're just because you got to be mama because it's your child, but because your child is a child and they need supervision, and they need help and whatever. It's kind of like it's slowing me down. So now I'm late for my next client or whatever I'm supposed to be doing after that because I done wasted 45 extra minutes of you stopping. I mean, if you really just think about it, just really think about it. Even and it's funny because you ask some moms that like to bring their kids to the salon, if you were in your office job and because I told her earlier, I'm always going to bring this back round for clients to your job. So then you can understand how important our jobs are to us. If you're sitting in your office, your cubicle or whatever you have, and your coworker bring two of their kids up there, and them kids running around playing, they doing race cars all on top of the cubicle. Just think about that. How much work you gonna get done? How irritated are you? Just think about that just for a second and put yourself in someone else's shoes and be like, you know what? That probably is not the best. You get what I'm saying? It's probably not the best idea because her and I we've been in the shoes of having to bring our kids somewhere. So I'm in your shoes. I've been there, done that. And because I don't like to do that, I make shit happen or I cancel and figure some other shit out until I am able to do that. Are you sitting there pondering on the times you had your child in the salon?
Oh, I don't have to ponder, honey. I remember all the times I had to bring my kids in the salon. My kids were officially, well, my daughter anyway was officially a shop baby. Like literally, I got a shop baby daddy and everything. Like
yeah.
So it's your own shop daddy. So he was the stylist. He was the man of the salon, and yes, that was that. So it's it happens, and you do got to do.
Yeah, I brought my son to work with me before.
But there's an etiquette to it. There's a way that you go about. There's a way that you go about.
It is.
There's an etiquette to it. And then, like I said about the policies that your salon may have, just stay consistent with it. If kids are allowed, kids are allowed. Just enforce the fact that you need to make sure that your child is well mannered, while being there. If children are not allowed while being without being serviced, then you need to let that be the rule as well, because you don't want somebody coming in there and they just, I don't want to say went through all of this, or they couldn't bring their kid, but they walk in and then they see kids in there anyway. So then it's like, even though you have every right to be like,
So,
but
so my question is, why? Because it's one thing I've seen moms bring in their one child and it's fine, but I've also seen moms who brought in 2 or 3 kids,
I
or because you keeping your niece or nephew, so now it's your two plus your niece and nephew is 2 or 3, and you've come in with 3, 4, 5 kids. I ain't got enough chairs for all them goddamn. But you see what I'm saying? Like but the problem is people don't understand the line of income. Like people think that, oh, it's my child, they're with me. It's a problem already with one. You think you're gonna bring in more than one? More than one. And don't let it be like a little one. Oh, girl.
We're gonna move on our dirty chair confession, which has everything. Which
damn everything we said
to the T, to the T. This stylist said I had a client bring her 5-year-old son to her appointment. She said, "Oh, he's good. He got his iPad. iPad was dead in 30 minutes.
Always is.
This boy started spitting in my styling chair.
That shit. Do you not know how much goddamn salon chairs? Oh my God, that is probably one of the biggest. Kids do that
right there,
and they're kids, and it spins, so that's fun.
Right.
And I want to spin you around and let you go woo woo woo. But do you not know how much it costs to fix a damn salon chair? I do. And your child spinning in it?
I do. That is a hell of a pet peeve. A hell of a pet peeve.
You know what another pet peeve is for a stylist that has nothing to do with kids? This is just me. When a client, so I'm doing my client's hair. My next client comes in early and she just sits in the stylist chair.
Oh, yeah.
That's next to this.
Oh, yeah. You just gonna sit in the stylist chair next to me. Yeah, no.
I don't know if clients realize that. Stylists are real. They don't like that. Right. One, because now I got to barber side the shit out this chair, but two, that's somebody's station. Like,
respect that.
Sit in the weight room.
Yeah, please.
Finish. Go ahead. Sorry. That is a pet peeve. That is, because people do not like when you sit at their station.
Stylist pet peeve.
Oh, that is.
That's a good topic. This boy started spinning in my styling chair, going through shit on the stations, telling his mama no. He was just sitting at the bowl, like he always like this. He'll calm down. At this point, both of them was getting on my nerves. It was when he ran up on me to grab a clip off my apron and I snapped. I caught his little wrist and gripped it real tight, leaned down real quiet and said, if you don't sit down, I'm going to put you and your mama out. Sit your ass down. Like, sit your ass down.
Because I already know. I heard that in my.
Sit your ass down. Child, he looked at me crazy, but sat his little self in that chair and didn't move the rest of the appointment. I quickly added no kids allowed to my book of time. You better have.
So I'm trying to understand. This baby just running around, grabbing aprons and spinning in chairs, and we just. First of all, question: if you know you got to bring your child and you're gonna entertain them, why don't parents have fucking backup batteries for iPads?
Why they ain't got them chargers?
And why they not fully charged? Your baby done been on every goddamn game that's on that tablet.
Got them chargers, man. Y'all got to bring
but he didn't sit there and he didn't woo the whole time with this goddamn game. You don't ever think that I need to charge it before we get here, and maybe I should bring the charger in here. And because that still may go out, maybe I should bring my phone and have that charged so they can use that too.
What I was about to say, because that's what I have seen a lot. They'll give, here, you take my phone.
But you brought them in here with nothing to begin with.
But hold on, because now you need your phone back every 10 minutes because you want to check your phone.
Let me get my phone.
Yeah. Like,
hey, so bring me my phone. Girl,
Oh,
bring that baby.
it's all of those things. Preparation is everything. And I am like I have, like I said, got a kid by their hand and walked them back over here. Like I need you over here, you know. And
I don't have
I
time for
only had
that.
to do it once,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like
That was
if
one
I
too many.
needed to do it again, it was one too many. But if I had to do it again, I'd be like, Mom, like, come on, can you know, like,
And see, that's the thing. I honestly, and I'm not even trying to like avoid conflict. I don't want to have to check you about your kid.
right.
I don't want to have to be like, hey, ma, can you bring get your kid?
Like,
I don't want
come
to have to do
on,
that. Like, I don't want to
like
have to do that as a
clients.
mom.
That
But
is
as a mom, I don't want to do that to another mom because I don't want a mom like having to,
right,
check me. Oh, you need to
right,
get your. So
right.
I feel that. So you should check them before I got to check them. You should be the first line of defense.
Exactly. That part. That's exactly what I was about to say. I shouldn't even have to say nothing because you
Yeah,
want it before I
because
can even. You want it before I can even
yeah,
get to it. You know what I mean? But if you had that tablet charge, they wouldn't even be running around. Hopefully not, or whatever the case may be.
that's why y'all should have lunchtime appointments or find a different day. Hey, matter of fact,
Hilarious.
I offer a overtime fee to where you can come in on a day that that's typically closed. You can come in on a Sunday where everybody's at home and you can drop your child off if you want to and come get your, yeah, it's gonna cost you more, it's gonna cost you a little extra, but it was gonna cost you extra if I got to babysit. So either way it go, you paying extra. So I mean,
Mhm.
I'm just saying, you got to make it make sense. And if you communicate with your stylist and say, hey, I don't have anybody to keep my kid, I can come in on this day, I'll pay extra. Can I
Right.
come in? You'd be surprised how
Right.
many stylists
Well, go for
will
it.
be like, okay, I'll let you come in so you don't have to bring your child and you have to rearrange
Work something
everything.
out.
You'll pay something extra. You'd be amazed how many stylists will work that out with
I
you.
agree.
But you don't communicate and you just assume everybody thinks you're a little cute kid because they're cute. Bad as shit, but they cute. They boots on the ground all day in the salon, but they cute. They song come on, they in the salon, boots on the ground, twerking
Yeah.
everything. Baby, sit
And then
down.
they do one cute thing, and then everybody laugh or whatever.
And
And
they
that.
keep doing that cute
And then
thing.
they just keep on doing something more and more and more. And then it's like, okay, baby, sit down, have a seat, have a seat. That's my thing.
Oh,
I ain't
baby.
never told them. I don't know. I might have said sit down, but I always be like, have a seat. I need you to have a seat, please. You know, have a seat. That's what I'm gonna say. So,
Have a seat.
have a seat.
Have a seat,
You
sweetie
can't.
pie.
No, no, baby. No, no.
See, that
You
don't even
can't touch
sound
that.
right coming out of my mouth, do it. Have a seat, baby. That don't even sound right. Boy, if you get your ass over here and sit down somewhere, that don't even sound right with me. Have a seat, sweetie.
Have a seat, baby.
Get your ass over here.
Come on over here and have a seat.
Get your ass over here.
Come on over here and sit with me. Come
And
on.
then sometimes it's been a child. I did the whole mama look.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm no mind.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
goddamn well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So I'm just gonna look at you long
Mhm.
enough and you're gonna be like, okay, let me see my yeah.
Yeah. I get it. And I done made some things work before. I will admit, I done gave the baby some rollers before, set them down on the floor, let them play
You're a
with,
mannequin, let them
let 'em
comb.
yes, all of that. Let them
Yeah.
comb the mannequin hair. That's
I've
what my
done.
daughter.
I used to do that.
They
Yes.
used to get my daughter through. She had a mannequin. She had her own. She had a couple mannequins. She had the hair. She had mousse. She had whatever she needed.
Well, products cost. Well, I'm gonna tell you now, products cost too much. Be playing in mousses and
And
shit.
it might have been something that I
Some cheap,
used
the cheapest, the oldest.
some cheap old shit in the back of the cabinet.
They got dust
ring
on it.
around. Yeah,
Shit ain't even poking no more.
Yeah, that's what got her through. You know what I mean? So, and that way, it might have been some other one of the clients brought one of their kids or something. And they sat there. Sometimes it works. It works sometimes. So you can make it work, but that's just it. You got to be prepared, and you have to make it work so that it can work for everybody. Otherwise, it's just fucking selfish.
It is very selfish. I'm glad you said selfish because honestly, it comes down to inconsiderate and being selfish. You only thought about what you needed at the time, and it's being selfish because you're being selfish to your kid.
Right.
It's not even just for the stylist. You're actually in yourself. You're being selfish to yourself because you deserve a mama free time. You deserve you a mama every day of the week. You 24/7 all day long. So if you need them little two, if it's just 2 hours, you need them 2 hours to have grown up conversation and to just relax and chill out. You deserve that. So you're being selfish to yourself because you're not giving yourself that. You're being selfish to your kids because they don't even want to be there with your ass while you having mommy time. Like they rather you just be mommy and do your thing or whatever. Mama, I can be outside playing with my friends. I can be at home with my game. And you're selfish to your stylist because your stylist, um, you know, they don't deserve all that headache. That drains.
It
That
can
takes
be
a lot of
very
energy
draining.
out of you.
Yeah. So if you must
She's so
bring,
nice about it,
if,
y'all.
if you must bring your child or your children to the salon, and you know for sure that it is a kid-friendly salon, you made your stylist aware that you're gonna have to bring your kid or kids, and they're okay with
But
it.
you like kids,
Make sure that they
like
are
girls.
well behaved. Prepare for their sit. I mean, get them prepared. They need snacks. They need something to drink. They need an entertainment source, coloring book, whatever. Like
Multiple entertainment
they
sources.
need entertainment sources. They need to have a bag
And
with
you know your
them.
child.
And
You know your child.
that's the whole thing.
You know
Kid.
your child.
You know your child. You know how they will behave. So just be considerate of your stylist and the others in the salon with that. Okay? Like, okay? Like, that's not too much to ask. I
She's so
know,
nice
and
about it.
it's
I feel like it's a sensitive subject.
it's a very sensitive
I
subject, and there's some people
and
who,
I'm gonna go
might feel,
hard on it because
who feel, I mean,
somebody
to
might
each
be
his
pissed off.
own.
Somebody's gonna be pissed off
Somebody,
at me.
if you are,
I don't really care.
she don't care.
I
Mean,
really don't.
we don't care, but I just want to hear. I just want to hear your side. So,
Yeah, I
shoot
don't
an
care.
email.
I mean, I don't
Shoot an
care.
email or
I think what's really gonna hurt people's feelings is the dog. People are sensitive about their dog. And so I think that's gonna hurt somebody's feelings more than you talking about their
yeah, you talking
kids.
about fuck your dog.
Fuck it. Like they said, fuck them kids, fuck them dogs. Shit, I don't want to be around your goddamn dog.
Dang.
But it's a sensitive subject because it comes because the first thing every time I've ever said anything about not bringing your kids, the comment always come back to, well, what if they had nobody to keep their kids?
Right.
I always get that. Okay. And I hate to say it like this, but why is that a me problem? And I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm just trying to say that's not a me problem. You know your life, you know how it's structured, you know what you can and cannot do, you know your village, you know your support, your lack of whatever that is. All I'm saying is you know how your life is structured. So if you are not in a position to come get your hair done because you cannot find someone to keep your kids, then you, with me, and I'm just saying with me, then you need to find a stylist that is welcoming for kids, or you need to figure out some other way of arranging to get your kids situated. That's all I'm saying.
And that's totally valid.
That's all I
Totally
am
valid,
saying.
Val.
Yeah, it's gonna be valid for me because I don't give a shit if you're mad or not about your dog or your kids.
It makes all the sense in the world, and that's about something
Yeah,
else.
it's just, and I know it's sensitive. I know it's sensitive.
That about,
because we mamas.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm never, and the funny thing is, I'm not that person to down other moms of how they mom. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't get a book for this shit. This shit, everything is based off how you was. We all winging it. Hell, it's based on how you were raised, your experiences, what you learned, didn't learn, whatever. So your child's personality. So I'm not gonna ever tell you how to mom, but what I will tell you, if you're gonna be in my establishment, then there's just certain rules, and that's one of them. I mean, it's the same with restaurants that say or stores that say no shirt, no shoes, you can't come in. Everyone just has their business and they're entitled to it. So, which is another complaint I have because people bitch and complain when you don't let kids, but you go to other places. Here you go to the concert, you got to have a clear bag. That shit don't match nothing I got on. I want to wear my bag to go with this, but there's rules everywhere else you go. So why is it a problem? Just think about that.
I don't talk
You
about it.
look, you can't take your kid to the happy hour or to the club. I mean, I know I've seen some women with their babies. If it's, I'm not gonna judge you. Maybe the baby had some Hennessy in a bottle and you was thinking it in or something. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, that's the rule, right?
Yeah.
Can't bring your baby in the club. Ain't nobody complaining.
Right.
I mean, just think about it. Ain't nobody mad.
So why is it different for stylists?
That is my question.
But
What
we say
makes
that a
our
lot
what
as far as
makes
stylists
ours?
are concerned. We say that a lot
Because people don't think this is a real job. People don't take us seriously.
Right.
People think we're in here just. They don't look at it as an actual business. They look at it. We're in
It's a
here. We're
hustle.
doing hair. We're hustling. We are service providers.
Professional service.
That's what we do. That's what we are. That's what we do. And I think that's why I think it upsets me, and I feel like it like you said, selfish and inconsiderate. Because any other place that has these same kind of rules, no one bats an eye. You abide by them, you make arrangements, and you move on.
Yeah.
But when it comes to us, because we just in the shop kicking it. Okay, well, yeah. Well, you're gonna pay to get in. You're gonna pay to drink. You're gonna pay for me to keep your kid. I mean, we can treat it like a club. We can just start charging for shit. I'm just saying.
Be inconsistent with your policy, with your no kid allowed policy, unless
my
they
insurance covers that.
Yeah.
Do my insurance even cover the damn child?
I mean, that is something to really think about and really,
because if your child hurt you,
because if your child hurt themselves, then we know kids hurt themselves, and that's what it is. But stylists, you may have a client that's just so motherfucking extra and want to be like,
bitch, I'm suing you. Yeah, like she mad. Yeah. Yeah. It has happened.
CYA. Cover your ass.
At all times.
CYA. That's a picture. The old friend. CYA. Cover your ass. Jesus. Moving on to that fuck that formula of the week.
Don't y'all like how she just stops and be like, moving on.
Sometimes, anyway. We know we might have ruffled some feathers.
Yep.
We know we might have.
Write in and tell us about it.
Yeah. Shoot us an email.
Or you can do even better. Post a video about how I pissed you off and tag us in it. Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Do that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Fuck that formula of the week. Woo. What song did we? We're gonna come up with a song, guys.
You was coming up with a song for the Dirty Chair Confession.
I gotta have a song. I gotta have two songs.
Yeah, you gotta come up with a song for the Fuck That Formula of the Week.
Fuck that formula of the week.
Yeah. Fuck that being accommodating means abandoning you. Fuck that being accommodating means abandoning your boundary shit. Peace is a part of the service too. You don't have to apologize for protecting your space. The vibe matters just as much as the style. And your salon isn't a playground.
Yeah, you could be like the man who had to go to a job thing. He took his keys to the McDonald's playground.
Right.
Play your ass over there while play your ass over there and don't talk to no goddamn strangers.
Hey, listen.
And stay your ass in here and just keep getting free refills all goddamn day.
Honey, listen.
I'll be gone 30 minutes.
Now it makes all the sense in the world why what was her name? What was the lady's name on Poetic Justice? She had the whole little slide and balls.
At the salon. Oh, y'all don't know her name, but yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah, hey man, she had the whole child care thing at the salon.
But the funny thing is that's a whole nother liability insurance.
It is.
So these are the things you think about, like unless you do like the trampoline park and do waivers to where if your child hurts themselves, you won't.
And that's the smart thing to do. That's the smart thing.
If you want people to be able to bring kids, make them sign a waiver. If your child hurts themselves in any way, we are not liable or responsible.
Oh yeah. That's it right there.
Cause they do it at the trampoline park, and you in there bouncing and jumping your ass off. Shit, knowing them 40-some-year-old legs can't do that shit. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. But that being accommodating means abandon your boundaries shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stand firm and consistent on your policy and your boundaries.
Yeah.
Peace is a part of the service too. Absolutely. That's part of making it an experience as opposed to just a service. People come in, a peace of mind. I need a peace of mind to work so I can provide you with premium quality services.
Yeah.
The client or my next client or her client over here want a peace of mind because they just came to, you know what I'm saying, get a nice, peaceful experience done, as service done. Yeah, so that goes all the way around the board. Um, you don't have to apologize for protecting your space. Because this bitch definitely ain't apologizing for saying.
Not when I say not at all, I wish the fuck I would apologize. Right. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And it just is what it is.
No,
for
ma'am.
Protecting your space. No kids means no kids. Straight like that.
Yeah, no, ma'am.
Yeah, the vibe matters just as much as the style.
Yeah.
But again, the whole experience.
The whole experience. We want you to come in and enjoy yourself. Not leave fucking the same stress you left with. You know, like the point
like
is,
I'm about to go home to my own kids.
Yeah, right. Shit. Now I gotta go home and do my
And your salon isn't a playground. That goes back to
spinning in the chair shit.
Hey, that does
I forgot how much that irritates the shit out of me until I read that.
Honey, listen.
I really forgot how much that irritates me.
Because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna grab the.
They either gonna spin it station, or
they're gonna grab a station and they're gonna go back first, and then they're gonna spin. They're gonna rev it up first. They're gonna grab the station. They're gonna go back and then they pull it around and go all the way around. Hey man, listen. Hey, and that's gonna do it right there. Hey, I know, stylists. We know they do it every time. Hey, it does it every time.
That irritates.
So you ain't got the money to pay for no chair replacement or get that shit fixed. Stop that shit. No spinning in a chair. And
don't go sit in nobody's chair. Go sit your ass in the lobby.
Don't go sit in nobody's chair. Have a seat in the waiting.
Yeah, I don't give a damn if the waiting area is 2 steps from my chair. You sit your ass over there in that waiting area. I don't give a damn. I forgot how much that irritates me. Yeah, right. Stylists don't like that either.
Yeah. And in addition to, like we said, the liabilities, the toxic, the
chemicals,
product,
the sharp stuff,
the sharp stuff, the hot tools. Let's take all of that into consideration, right?
Yeah, because we have cords and shit laying everywhere, you know. Hell, I trip on my own damn cord. Yeah. So. I can't say it. I ain't got no damn voice. I ain't got time for your kids. That's all right. So, if you guys did not like this episode, or you did, you know, hey, I hope you liked it. But if you didn't, let us know about it. A
lot of y'all can relate. I don't give a fuck if you're a client, if you're a stylist, if you whatever. You can relate.
Yeah. So if you like this week's episode, if you got something to say about this week's episode, or you just have some input and you want us to talk about it on the episode, just hit us up. You can email us at talk@ftformula.com, or you can hit us up on TikTok or Instagram. Make sure you subscribe and share. We're on Spotify and YouTube. And until next week, we'll be back talking shit, y'all.
For sure.
Without some badass kids, though.
Holla.
Peace out, people.